In this additional chapter, we will explore the impact of nuclear weapons on international relations, and the various treaties and agreements that have been established to control their proliferation. The advent of nuclear weapons has profoundly altered the dynamics between nations, creating an atmosphere of both deterrence and anxiety. From the Treaty on the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons, aimed at preventing the spread of nuclear arms, to the Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty, which seeks to ban all nuclear explosions, these agreements have been pivotal in shaping global policies. We will also discuss the role of international organizations like the United Nations in promoting nuclear disarmament and the challenges they face in achieving this goal. Despite numerous efforts, geopolitical tensions and national interests often complicate the path to a nuclear-free world. Finally, we will look at the future of nuclear weapons and the potential for new technologies to change the landscape of global security. As advancements in technology continue to evolve, so too do the strategies and capabilities surrounding nuclear armament and disarmament. Stay tuned as we delve into these critical issues, shedding light on the complex and often contentious world of nuclear diplomacy. Did you know that only 9 countries in the world possess nuclear weapons? These weapons of mass destruction have shaped global politics for decades, and their history is as fascinating as it is terrifying. Today I'm diving into the countries with nuclear arsenals, how they got them, and their policies on when they might use them. Let's get started. First, let's meet the members of the so-called Nuclear Club. These are the 9 countries that currently possess nuclear weapons: the United States, Russia, the United Kingdom, France, China, India, Pakistan, North Korea, Israel, though Israel has never officially confirmed its nuclear arsenal. These nations have vastly different histories and reasons for developing nuclear weapons. Let's take a closer look. The story of nuclear weapons begins during World War II with the Manhattan Project, the US-led effort to develop the first atomic bomb. In 1945, the US dropped 2 atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, leading to Japan's surrender and the end of the war. This marked the beginning of the nuclear age. Soon after, the Soviet Union tested its first nuclear weapon in 1949, sparking the Cold War arms race. The UK, France, and China followed suit, developing their own nuclear capabilities by the 1960s. In the decades that followed, India, Pakistan, and North Korea joined the club, often citing regional security threats as their motivation. Israel is widely believed to have developed nuclear weapons in the 1960s, though it maintains a policy of ambiguity. Now let's talk about when these countries say they might use their nuclear weapons. Each nation has its own doctrine, but they generally fall into 2 categories: no first use and first use. The US reserves the right to use nuclear weapons in extreme circumstances, including in response to non-nuclear threats. Similar to the US, Russia maintains a first-use policy, especially in response to existential threats. China has a no first-use policy, meaning it pledges never to use nuclear weapons unless attacked first with them. The UK maintains a minimum deterrent and would only use nuclear weapons in self-defense or to protect NATO allies. France's policy is similar, reserving nuclear weapons for extreme circumstances of self-defense. India also has a no first-use policy, but recent debates suggest this could change. Pakistan refuses to adopt a no first-use policy, citing its rivalry with India. North Korea's policy is unpredictable, but it has threatened to use nuclear weapons if it feels threatened. Israel's policy is deliberately vague, but it's believed they would only use nuclear weapons as a last resort. While the number of nuclear weapons has decreased since the Cold War, the risk of nuclear conflict remains. Treaties like the Non-Proliferation Treaty, NPT, and the New START Agreement aim to limit the spread and use of nuclear weapons, but not all countries are on board. The question is, can we ever achieve a world free of nuclear weapons? Or will they continue to shape global politics for generations to come? Nuclear weapons are one of the most powerful and controversial tools in human history. Understanding their history and the policies surrounding them is crucial for grasping the complexities of global security. What do you think about nuclear weapons? Should more countries have them, or should we work toward complete disarmament? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into history and geopolitics. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. But before we go, let's reflect on the future of nuclear weapons. With advancements in technology, The landscape of nuclear warfare is constantly evolving. Will new technologies make nuclear weapons more dangerous, or could they help in disarmament efforts? It's a complex issue with no easy answers. The role of international diplomacy and treaties will be crucial in shaping the future. Stay informed, stay engaged, and let's work together for a safer world. Until next time, take care and stay curious.